Within the path. Every path begins with a vision, where ideas and strategies define directions, from the depth of strategic thinking to ever-evolving dynamics of the world. Within the Path, a program broadcast in English, brings insight into the journeys that shape the course of individuals, institutions, and nations. Prepared and presented by Mohra Al Zubair and audio director, Warrant Officer Ward bin Salim Al Rawahi.
Assalamu alaikum, dear listeners. Welcome back to Within the Path. As the season comes to an end, today offers a moment to reflect on what this journey has revealed as a whole. We began this program by speaking about strategy. From the first episode, strategy was presented as direction, the ability to plan and choose a path and stay oriented over time. It spoke to understanding the environment, recognizing what matters, and moving forward with discipline, even as circumstances and conditions shift. From the beginning, strategy was connected to people, to how individuals and institutions understand purpose, to how responsibility is carried over time, and to agility, the ability to read change and adjust while remaining clear about direction. From there, we moved into Omani foreign policy. What emerged clearly was continuity throughout the decades. It reflects leadership that demonstrates steadiness, careful and deliberate planning, and an understanding of others, recognizing that maintaining direction requires awareness, empathy, and consideration of the wider regional and international environment. This continuity lives through people, through leaders, institutions, and individuals who carry this direction forward. And this is where policy becomes a lived practice. As the season developed, we explored geography, leadership, and the ways behavior is understood in the world. And then we reached identity. Identity, as we discussed it, lives in belonging. Belonging to a place, to a community, to shared experience. The sense of belonging strengthens people when circumstances are tested. When people feel rooted, they carry themselves with purpose. Over time, this becomes a source of resilience. And when we moved further into resilience, especially within a military context, this understanding deepened. Resilience lives in discipline, in morale, in loyalty and commitment. It appears in preparation, in responsibility, and in service carried out consistently. It reflects character and shared purpose. It shows in the ability to recover, to continue, and to remain committed to the path. We also spend time reflecting on power. Power takes shape through people, through credibility and conduct, through how others respond, listen, and place trust. In practice, power lives in relationships, in how presence is received and how influence is exercised. As we saw through the work of Joseph Nye, power moves with context and perception. As the program moved into themes of food, water, supply chains, and time, another dimension came into focus. Much of what sustains daily life operates quietly. Water reaches homes, food reaches tables, systems function steadily. Behind this are people, planning ahead, coordinating effort, caring about outcomes, and protecting stability. Food security and water security speak directly to dignity and care for human life. They stand as strategic priorities and moral fundamentals. As we reflect on this season, one thread connects everything we explored: strategy, policy, identity, power, resilience, systems. All of them return to the human element. After all, we create and give meaning to all of it. And when we speak about the human element, it is worth pausing here a little longer, because direction does not appear on its own. We define it, we determine it, we shape it through the choices we make, the priorities we set, and the effort we are willing to sustain over time. Stay tuned, dear listeners, and we'll be back right after this break. To all our listeners, welcome back. So the systems we spoke about throughout this season did not emerge by coincidence. Systems are built by people. They reflect human intelligence, the ability to observe, to recognize patterns, to design, to organize, and to bring many moving parts together into something that works. This became especially clear when we spoke about supply chain management. What stands behind these complex structures is human intelligence at work. People seeing connections, anticipating needs, designing processes that allow goods, resources, and essentials to move efficiently across time and space. That realization invites a deeper reflection, because if systems depend on human intelligence, then their strength depends on human well-being. Efficiency does not live only in structure, it lives in people. Each one of us, in many ways, is a system. We think, we decide, we adapt, we respond, we manage energy, focus, and responsibility. When we are attentive to ourselves, we show up differently. We contribute differently. When we take care of our own capacity, we are better able to take care of others and better able to sustain the systems we are part of. This applies across everything we discussed this season, from policy to identity, from resilience to power, from international frameworks to daily logistics. These ideas were shaped by human minds. Theories were created by thinkers. Frameworks were developed to help people make sense of the world. Structures were built to support human life. Recognizing this brings us back to our shared humanity. It also invites a very honest understanding of our own efforts and limitation. Throughout the season, across themes of water systems, security, and survival, a reality remained present. No matter how well we plan and strategize, the world around us shifts, circumstances change, conditions evolve beyond our control. In these moments, the true weight of character and the determination to carry on become clear. We commit to what we can shape through our own intentions, preparation, and sustained efforts. And this is where resilience becomes lived experience. Progress continues through adjustment, learning, and renewed effort. Detours and challenges refine understanding, and each response adds depth to character and clarity to future strategy. And this is where the season ultimately returns, to the human capacity to learn, to adapt, and to keep moving forward. With that, thank you for being part of this first season, and join us next week as we begin our second season. Until then, This is Mohra Al Zubair from Within the Path.
Within the Path. Every path begins with a vision, where ideas and strategies define directions, from the depth of strategic thinking to ever-evolving dynamics of the world. Within the Path, a program broadcast in English, brings insight into the journeys that shape the course of individuals, institutions, and nations. Prepared and presented by Mohra bint Zubair Al Zubair and audio director, Warrant Officer Ward bin Salim Al Rawahi.